Hello, today is going to be a chat because I just feel like it. So, the other day, behold, I got like a hate comment, right? Like, when you get hate comments, you just think like, oh, I've made it. yeah, it's like, instead of thinking, oh shit, I hate this hate comments, blah, 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 I feel so upset, you think, I made it. I've become one of these people who get hate comments, because almost everyone who's successful gets hate comments, right? Haters. Well, I like to think there are two types of haters. There's one type of haters who just hate everything no matter what, and then there's another type of hater who hates something because you did something that they hate. So anyway, or whatever. But anyway, there was a hate comment that made me think. It made me think a lot, and I'm just like, instead of keeping it all to myself, which I usually would, I thought, why not share it? Because I'm sure some of you can relate, and yeah, let's have a discussion. So anyway, the hate comment I got was simple, 2 words, horrible voice. Yup, it's horrible voice, and that was it. And it got me thinking, as you can expect, when you read something like that, you automatically feel really like discomforted, right? Like someone called you horrible, like, oh, I got called horrible, oh my god. And then you think like, oh, why am I feeling this way? Like, what is going on? And you think and you think and you think and you're like, so why am I feeling so? And then you realize, oh, it's because our brain wants us to survive, right? Like, okay, you know, back in the day, in the cave days where we're all cavemen and women, we would be in groups, right? And if someone insults us, if someone thinks that we're not good enough, we would be kicked out of the herd and, you know, be chased by bears and probably die. So we want to feel discomfort because we want to, you know, belong in a group and we want to survive. So of course this kind of trait exists now. So like, of course, if someone calls us ugly or someone calls us horrible or someone just says insults to us, we're gonna feel some kind of discomfort, whether we like it or not. It's just human nature, it's just life. But instead of going, oh, someone called me horrible, I'll just never show my face on the internet again, I'll never record my voice, I'll just get a voice changer and change my voice completely so that they won't have to hear my horrible voice, which is obviously not true, you know. Like, okay, firstly, I like to think that, I like to remind myself that our brains are still in the old ages, you know. We need to start training it to do better, you know. We need to start training ourselves to remember that we don't need to be like, we don't need to what's the word, adhere to the threat. We don't need to change ourselves just because someone else dislikes the way we sound or look or whatever it is. Like, someone could say, oh, I have the most ugly face or whatever it is, or oh, you look so horrible, whatever. But just remember that, hey, we have all different tastes in music, we have different tastes in pretty much everything, interests. You know, I don't like certain type of TV shows, I don't like certain type of things, and I don't like certain type of music, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is the same. It's the same concept, you know. Like, some people don't like my voice, some people do. Some people find my voice very comforting, and some people might find it very squeaky and annoying. So at the end of the day, should you change your voice or change the way you look for other people? I don't think so, because, you know, it's like you're never gonna satisfy everyone, because there's always gonna be people who, like, just look at you and go, oh. Like, they look at you and they go, oh. You know, it could just be a disagreement of opinion. Have you ever, like, just liked the way someone looked or sounded because your opinions was too different from theirs and you really pissed off? In the past, I've kind of been the trolls. I hate to admit this. I hate admitting that I have been one of those trolls in the past when I was very insecure, really, you know, young and just not very nice person. I would think mean things because I disagreed with them. And honestly, I had opinions in the past that I disagree with now. I had opinions. If I went back and read my old website, which I had a lot of, I wrote articles in the past, and sometimes I remember getting like this big long paragraph of like anger from people because they disagree with my opinions. And Honestly, like when I go back and look at it, I probably want to punch my own face for like the kind of opinions I used to have, because I used to be all like, oh, antidepressants are like so evil, don't take it, blah 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 blah. And now I would just want to punch myself because that has saved my life and I just didn't know what I was talking about. So you know what? Like, we're not perfect. We don't have perfect opinions, whatever. It's like my opinions change over time, and hopefully I'm learning to do better every time. So back to the hate comment. So the hate comment. Honestly, I'd like to keep reminding myself that, okay, so that person may say it for a few reasons. They might say it because they disagree with what I said in the video, or they might just be very pissed off and want to release their anger. And honestly, I think as long as you learn to start seeing it from an outside point of view, it will affect you less. Because if you just take it personally and go like, oh god, they hate my voice, oh my god, they hate my voice. But if you think about it, these people are probably going around telling other people the same thing. So it's not exactly like targeting just at you, they're just targeting at people in general. You know, it's like there's probably other poor souls out there who've been called horrible names by the same person. And honestly, I just wish the person to realize that their life might not be as good as they seem, might not as good as it seems, and to actually go and create their own goals and dreams and things, because right now they're probably just wasting away their life and not doing what they truly want to do because they feel like they're not good enough. And that kind of makes me feel sad. Actually, that makes me feel really, really sad that a person out there is so miserable with their own life and they feel so crap that they need to say horrible things to other people, because oh god, does it feel relieving when you call someone else something, bring them down. You know, it's like, yeah, I used to be the troll, so I do get it. So that's why I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, I have a horrible voice, because you know what, I actually think my voice, you know, at first I have to admit that when I first heard my voice recorded, I was like, oh, is that my voice? And I think everyone goes through that, you know. Have you ever gone through that? And I just realized that the camera isn't even focusing correctly, so this whole time you probably see me blurry. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that the whole time, like, you heard your own voice for the first time and you probably be thinking like, oh god, that sounds horrible. Did I really sound like that? Do I really sound like that? And then you listen to it over and over and over and over, and then you start to enjoy it even. It's crazy, hey? And then you might start thinking like, oh, it sounds really cool. And then you're like, oh wow, I actually like my voice now. So that's like how it happened with me. So that poor soul who hates my voice will probably have to hear it 100 times before they start to like it. Well, I'm not going to put them through that torture. That's their own choice if they feel like it. But anyway, so a little bit of encouragement, because I want to make everything that happened to me a teachable moment, a moment where we can learn from, and you know, let my failure make your big dip. Can't even talk properly. Let my experiences and what I've learned enhance your day. That's what I hope to do, because you know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get angry, I do things that I totally regret, and then later on I'm like, oh, I'm so shit because I did this. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm just human, I just try to do better next time, and emotions get the best of me most of the time. So I want to do my best anyway. You know, it's like sometimes I know emotions are hard to control, and if I could just like control my emotions one day and like direct it the way I wanted to with my own very fingers, then I think I've invented the $1 million answer to all life solutions, and I'll probably be rich by then. But anyway, until then, I just like to share my experiences, share the things that I've learned, the things that I've you know, whatever I'm thinking about, to help all of you. So anyway, so if you've ever been called names, if you've ever been told that you're horrible or you sound terrible or whatever it is, just realize that it's fine. You know, firstly, it's fine if you feel upset about it, because we're humans. Like, don't feel like you need to just not feel anything, because then we'll be robots, right? So it's fine, accept it, let yourself feel the way you feel. Don't feel like you gotta, like, you know, erase yourself because of that, but just feel that, okay, I was called that, and that's fine, you know, that's fine, because not everyone's gonna like it, and it's fine. You know, some people might not like pop music, some people might not like your favorite singer, but does that mean they suck? No. No, it just means that they're not into it, you know. Same with everything else, you know. Some people will find you attractive and other people might not, and that's okay too. You don't need everyone's approval. You just need your own approval. You need your own approval that you're good the way you are. So don't feel like you gotta change for other people, because you're not going to be able to satisfy anyone, and who cares what they think. Like, at the end of the day, just remember that they're not going to affect your life in any way unless they're crazy and they go to your door and they hold a freaking knife to your head and go like, change or else. But other than that, you're safe from them. So just remind yourself that. And I know it's like sometimes the brain needs a little training, so you just have to keep talking to yourself. Keep talking to yourself out loud even, or record a video like I did to make a point and to get your brain to go like, ah. And then, you know what, I love doing this because I know it will help other people, so that makes me happy. That makes me happy that I get an experience like this to be able to help people. So honestly, to whoever who made the comment, I am actually grateful for it, because I get to use this moment to make my thoughts known, to teach people, to help people. So that makes me really, really happy. And of course, I'm not going to be able to change my voice just because someone doesn't like it. You know, I can tell them talk like this, maybe that will make them more angry. No. I'm not a voice actor, not like my lovely wife. She's the voice master. But anyway, so at the end of the day, just be you, just be great, just be awesome. Just remember that you are awesome the way you are. Don't change for other people. Don't change for me. Don't change for anyone who wants you to do whatever. Change it for you. Change it because you want to, not because this third person over here wants to. Change it because you, in your heart, know that that will make you happy. So yeah, that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. And I know this is a random video. I'm not even dressed. You know, it's like my hair is a mess. But oh well. It's just about the message, right? So see you later. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you soon.